Okay, hello, welcome back. I had to go take my medicine and stuff. Ain't that right, Pandora? But yeah, let's do Violent Nature next.
We must go to the Forest of Karnan. Something calls me.
Not all calls should be answered, Talion.
We're more than rabble.
Alright, we did get... let's get... that. And how close are we to... Yeah, we're not at all close. I need an entire another life gem.
You know what we're going to find in here, don't you?
As much as anyone can know.
You are mine!
Okay, so he's the one who ambushed us. Who else do you have left that we haven't seen? That would be you. Okay then. Yes, can be grabbed.
Tight steel! Today you die! I's gonna find strong.
Strange which draws you to the forest from there, and then it is time to answer its call.
Go! Go! It haunts us!
What creature haunts this forest?
Oh, Karnan is no creature. She is nature itself.
She calls us.
Talion, we must move with great caution.
Andy! And me! Ah, not you! Have some mercy, Ranger! Don't leave me like this!
What has happened here?
She's picking us off, one by one!
That beasts come hundreds strong,
Get out here and show yourself!
pit to peak, enslaved our rivers and trees.
No!
I take it this is the work of Karnan.
This is the forest of Karnan, and she will protect it with the full power of nature.
This forest is possessed by death as much as life.
The two are bound together. That is Karnan.
What are the orcs doing here?
You have no idea what you've walked into. You'll never make it out of here alive. Or did. Whatever you are. What is she? The cannibals? The ghouls? She's all of it.
Feed, you will feed 1,000 mouths.
Why do these beasts not attack us?
They hear her song. They are part of her as she is part of them. Yet they will defend.
Hold up, real quick. Good. Just want to make sure I pressed record. Because I have had dumb moments where I haven't
She is
checked.
watching us.
No. She's drawing us in. This Karnan has been busy. Where are you?
Cut me loose, Tark. We'll fight our way out and then settle our differences. In here, we're just food.
Out there, you're just food.
I found it! The tree! She's the tree!
Spirit of Karnan is tree and beast, fang and claw, root and spear.
Well, that wasn't there before.
Changed and unlike this fleshling. Where is your rot? Your buddings? Do you grow? Do you wither? No. No, no. A lifeless beast are you, but no. For you die and die. Not lifeless, but deathless. A flesh-haunted thing.
Talia, we cannot defeat her.
What would you suggest I do?
Throw down your sword and kneel.
I will not kneel to this thing.
Keeper of the Wild! Karnan!
Who do you call to?
Elemental crowds. Oh dear.
Hear our thunder, fleshling! Suffer with us!
I'll protect you!
Old wounds reopened. Now we bleed.
Oh, they were as helpful as I thought they were going to be.
This is also nature.
in all its fury,
Can you tell it to stop?
and does not reason with the wind.
Forest, fire to trees. Your ash will feed. Die alone, we. Nature's spanned sky and sea. We all die together. We burn with you and return.
Well, it seems this Karnan isn't as powerful.
Ah, there we go. I wonder how many orcs are in here.
Unleashed to rise and rise again. In a hole go you.
What have we unleashed?
The cry of the forests. The scream of the rivers.
Great spirit of Karna.
Cease all cry and clamor. You have woken Torgorot, cracked and creviced until now. I opened the Dark Lord. He stokes its flames. Forges cage like kindling for shattering fire to come. Burn you, burn we. A fire for all it will be.
What have we awoken?
Undead! Ringmaker, your forge sings. A crack across the land. Fire woken by a cold metal ring.
We hear your call. Allow us to help.
Yes, you will. You. A deathless beast. You. A flesh-haunted thing.
We will find Tor Goroth.
Go now. Your Balrog waits. He rises in doom shadow. Fight till death and rise again, you will fight. Soon and soon. Death will defeat undead.
We can still see you. I don't think we're ready to fight a Balrog.
It seems this ring has woken more than Sauron.
Yes, we must go to Golgoroth and deal with this Balrog.
Yeah. Let's not do that yet.
Orcs fight each other endlessly to climb the hierarchy.
Then we shall find the ones who rise to the top. They are who we want in our army.
Yeah, we're not ready to fight a Balrog. Thank you. Oh, I wanted to tame that. Not that. This. Okay, once we get her quest line done, we'll be able to summon a Drake. Interesting. But that would require us to fight a Balrog. I guess we can read about her. Karen, nature's guardian. Spirit of Karen is tree and beast, fang and claw, root and spear. The spirit of Karen is a primeval force of nature that has existed in the forests of Mordor since before all reckoning. Little is known of her history, and few dare enter what remains of her forest. To the orcs of Mordor, the forest of Karen is a place of terror from which few return. Likewise, Karen has a limited interest in the affairs of men and orcs, though she does not abide the ravenous nature of orc industry, particularly their rapacious logging efforts. She was roused to action during the Second Age when the Balrog known as Tar-Goroth rose to menace the surface world, a creature of devastating power. Tar-Goroth was responsible for the destruction of much of Charon's ancient forest and the creatures who lived within it. This set the stage for a battle that ultimately ended with Tar-Goroth buried deep in the pits of Gorgoroth. Like the Entwives, Karen is a protector of life rather than a bringer of death, though that distinction would likely be lost on her. As mercurial as nature itself, she can be destructive and serene, playful and deadly serious. Karen's morality is bound to the great tree of the forest. Mortality, not morality. The only place where she is able to take human form. She extends her reach in Mordor and adapts to her nemesis by assuming the form of Khadgors, Graugs, and Drakes. Most of the time, however, she is but a voice of the wind on the wind. Did we get anyone new for this? Yeah, we got Galadriel. Galadriel, Lady of Lorien. In the place of a dark lord, you would have a queen. Not dark, but beautiful and terrible as the morn. Treacherous as the sea, stronger than the foundations of the earth. All shall love me and despair. Though she dwells beyond Mordor and Lothlórien, Galadriel is keenly interested in events relating to the One Ring. She wears a ring of power that Celebrimbor gave her, though it's one of the Elven rings, so Sauron has no direct domination over it. And as an Elven queen, she has long lived enough to be considered ancient. When Celebrimbor forged the rings in the first place, Galadriel's history among the elves stretched back to the First Age, but in the present day she is more troubled by Sauron's stirring in Mordor than her peers, and she's more willing to take action. She dispatched Tauriel, one of the elves' most accomplished warriors, to hunt the Nazgul in Mordor and thus keep Sauron occupied and off balance. Galadriel knows that Elturel cannot permanently kill the Nazgul, but Galadriel hopes that she can frustrate and delay the Dark Lord's rise. Galadriel was able to drive Sauron out of Dol Guldur, but within Mordor, his power grows ever stronger. We don't have that other person there yet. Oh, we got some over here. We got Sauron, fair form. The stranger bringing gifts. That is Sauron's way. He spills poison into the ears of those who listen. He is the Lord of Gifts, the master of treachery. Nope, down. While Sauron was hiding in Middle-earth after Morgoth's defeat, he took on the form of the handsome Lord of Gifts. In this disguise, he taught magical techniques to the elven artisans of Eregion, including Celebrimbor, with whom he formed an alliance. They shared a common purpose and believed that together they would bring order to Middle-earth, restore a world abandoned by the gods. For her part, Galadriel distrusted this visitor, but Celebrimbor had found a kindred spirit. Together they forged the Rings of Power, but Sauron secretly made a ring to control the others, the One Ring. When Sauron donned the One Ring, the elves discovered his scheme. Sauron abandoned his disguise and went to war with the elves. Despite periodic setbacks, Sauron's power increased until Isildur cut the One Ring from Sauron's hand, destroying his body and dispersing his spirits. The Nazgul, 9 mortal men doomed to die. The Shriekers will skin you quick as look at you. I don't fear much, but I fear the Nazgul. Crafted by Sauron and Celebrimbor, the Rings of Power were given to 9 men who would become the Nazgul or Ringwraiths. These men were kings, sorcerers, and warriors, the greatest of their kind, but each was desirous of power, revenge, or the immortality granted by the rings. In time, the rings corrupted them, and they either died or fell under Sauron's power. Some rings were lost or passed down through multiple owners. For those who fell under Sauron's control, their human vestiges were lost, and they became his most terrible servants. The Nazgûl fought at Sauron's side throughout the Battle of the Second Age, and they were at his side in the Third Age when his power grew in the east, and he went to war against the kingdoms of men. They have been a constant and sinister presence in Mordor ever since. Their expansion only curbed by elven hunters such as the Blade of Galadriel. The Nazgûl are bound to the Rings of Powers as Talion is bound to the Wraith, and they cannot be truly destroyed as long as the rings survive. When defeated in battle, the Nazgûl are banished to the fastness of Barad-dûr, or Minas Morgul, from whence they slowly regenerate their physical forms. Many of the Nazgûl are the original men doomed by the Rings of Power they donned during the Second Age, but others are more mysterious, and it is unclear how or from where they acquired their rings. Like the others, though, they too fell under Sauron's control. Okay. Tar Morgoth. Fire, darkness, and shadow. My winds are still. You have woken Tar Morgoth, cracked and creviced until now. Shrouded in fire and shadow, Balrogs like Tar Morgoth have existed since the First Age of Mordor. Corrupted Mariar. From when the world was young, Balrogs rarely venture from the subterranean pits they call home, though dwarves and goblins who excavate too deeply may rouse their ire. Tar Morgoth was a general in the wars of the First Age when the evil Morgoth battled the Valar. Since then, he has slumbered, awaiting a final battle to settle Middle-earth's fate, with the destructive power of a dragon and a seething anger from thousands of years in the dark. Tar Morgoth is capable of rampaging across the world if given a chance. Against his might, entire armies have perished, and even the greatest heroes can fall before him. Yeah, we got all these guys. So next we got beasts. Any new beasts? Yeah, we got the rare. We got dire and rare. Dire Caragor, Mordor's great hunters. Uruk-buk was a bit of a joke till he captured a dire Caragor and made it his mount. No one jokes about Uruk-buk anymore. While dire Caragors are larger than ordinary Caragors, this isn't what makes them more dangerous. They are Mordor's most cunning predator, capable of great feats of trickery. Of tracking, not trickery. Tracking, but too elusive for all but the most patient hunter. A dire Caragor has a paler hide than most Caragors, and its pelt is considered a mark of distinction among the orcs of Mordor, especially beastmasters and anyone in the feral tribe. Dire Caragors are solitary creatures, spurning even other Caragors as they stalk the wilds of Mordor. Little is known of their behaviors otherwise, as observers tend to become the dire Caragor's next meal. Rare Graug. They did not expect that Graug to walk all the way up there. To climb all the way up there to get them. Magic Twisted Titans. As if regular Graugs weren't bad enough, Mordor has to create something worse. The immense strength and bulk of an ordinary Graug is a threat enough, but Graugs capable of spewing bitter cold, virulent poison, or scorching flame have been sighted within Mordor. Most orcs believe that the rare Graugs are the result of ritual experimentation from the Mystic tribe, or the manipulation of Sauron himself, and thus they're reluctant to hunt these beasts. A few orcs beastmasters, however, see the taming of a rare Graug as a worthy challenge. We do know that there's a few that just got the ability because they ate too many ghouls. Okay, I think we have Nirn and Minas Morgul. Nirn, a grim harvest land. I have seen Sauron's servants. They bring much suffering. If you wish to know where they are across the Sea of Nirn. The only part of Mordor that can claim to be fertile, Nirn lies in the south, along the salty Sea of Nirn. Sauron slaves till the fields have here to feed his armies. The volcanic soil is rich, and streams leading to the sea irrigate the land enough to make large-scale farming possible. Unlike the rest of Mordor, Nirn is home to tribes of men, descendants of corsairs, who came across the sea. Until recently, Lady Marwyn, Queen of the Shore, ruled Nirn, but then Sauron and his Black Captain wrestled control of the region from her. Lady Marwyn sought aid from Saruman, but he magically possessed her so he could learn more about Sauron's plans. While fighting the Black Captain, Talion broke Saruman's hold on Lady Marwyn, but Nirn remains under Sauron's control. Minas Morgul, the Witch King's lair. We're here to guard it, but only a Nazgul can enter. Just shows you there's worse horrors in the world than orcs. Sindarin for Tower of Black Sorcery. Minas Morgul was once Minas Ithil, the last Gondorian fortress in Mordor. Now that Sauron is prestige and reclaimed it, Angmar, the Witch King, uses Minas Morgul as a base of operations for the Nazgul and the Uruks of Mordor. From Minas Morgul, the Dark Lord forces threaten Gondor itself and have an eye on stable defense against invasion from the west. The Witch King's power has twisted the city into a dark mockery of the white marble wonder it once was. Oh, we have 100% on this. I can't figure it out. I might have read it already, whatever it was, and I just now noticed it was 100%. Because Misa dumb. Oh, hi there. How you doing? He's having fun playing dead. Oh, there's a lot of playing dead orcs over here. Go. Refine wealth gem. More dead orcs. I don't know why they're showing up, because it makes it seem like they're not dead, but they're still alive. No, those guys are dead.
Mordor has no shortage of seasoned warriors.
From them, we will build our army.
Can't I make an army out of Caragor, Graugs, and Drakes instead? No, you don't. I don't know why I thought I would get an entry from it.
Nurn is overrun with orcs, perfect for our purpose.
What became of Lothariel? The people? Queen Marwen, it was she who first suggested an orc army.
This time will be different. We have the new ring.
Still seems like the ring of power that we made is more of a weakness, considering it's hindered us thus far. Returning the new ring gives you the power of domination over your enemies. It is time to forge an army.
I've had enough of your mouth, Bruise. So now I'm gonna kill you. For all these orcs to see.
Always said you were an optimist. Know what that is, mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, all right, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way.
Can I have Ruse as mine?
I like him.
Follower, you need to damage until he's broken and then dominate.
Yeah, come on then. Never can have too many heads.
Da 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 da. Ow.
Reckon you're going to skewer me? Ah, that little sword's good for a tickle, maybe. But you're gonna need more than that to take me down.
Oh dear. No, you don't, motherfucker.
Server!
One of us! One of us!
You serve the bright Lord now.
Bright Lord, Dark Lord. Same thing, really. End result's me ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win.
A fine addition to our army.
Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a two-headed troll big as a mountain. Deadly smart, which, oh, I guess he'd have to be given the two heads. You take him down, you'll send a message to Sauron, and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
I'm not going to do this alone. Gather your troops.
Will do. Oh, just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
Yeah, I've never been able to do that. I usually just end up cutting the inside of my mouth. Wants to help you defeat the Overlord and capture the fortress. This region is controlled by the fortress of Shrakburs, which is ruled by the fearsome Overlord. To begin your conquest of Mordor, you must assault and capture Shrakburs. Increase your army's strength by recruiting additional captains to serve as leader and assault force. View the fortress's siege upgrades. The Overlord's strongest troops are his war chiefs. They are responsible for the fortress's formidable defense, known as siege upgrades. You can draw out a war chief by undertaking a confrontation mission. Once drawn out, a war chief can be killed outright or dominated and recruited into your army. Killing or dominating a war chief before the assault disables his siege upgrades, weakening the fortress's defense. Bruce has joined your assault force as an assault leader. Recruit additional captains to join the assault force and spend Miriam to purchase siege upgrades for them. Okay. Successfully sword strikes, much more might, and might fully after you take damage, miss an attack, or exit combat. Secret might, gain might for each kill while remaining undetected. Grim Resolve, gain might each time you're damaged. Yeah, that probably should be what I get. Gain might for each counter. Simultaneously kills enemy grunts and effective against captains and beasts. Oh. I do want to get this one. Packmaster, eventually. But yeah, let's see. When Elven Rage ends, a fiery blast is detonated. When it ends, a freezing blast is detonated. A poisonous blast. I have to remember to even do this, so... Oh, I don't know what to grab. I'll just keep going until we get to this.
Weakening enemy power is important. But what is most crucial for conquest is strengthening our own forces.
Okay, what the fuck is this? Witch King's Vision. The Nazgul are tracking you through Mordor using the power of the Palantir. Meet with Ethereal to face their target. You must recruit more followers to continue. Okay. This is the reason why I haven't been doing these, is because I've been waiting out. Waiting so we could get domination, so I could get these outposts under our control.
He's going for legs. Stop moving! I'll kill you, beast! I'll rip your head off!
Hello. I need to borrow this.
Something just moved! You maggot!
Fair odds for you. 1 against 1. Whoops, he meant 1 against 2. Wrong again. It's 1 against 3. Feeling.
Not you. Not you.
None of that talk. I dare you. Cool ya.
Serve the Bright Lord!
Yeah, combining efforts is a wise choice. Wise choice. I understand.
The Nazgul have surely tracked us here.
How you going, boss? Well, so you're expanding already? Beauty. You know what you should do? Is make that bloke your bodyguard. Anyone looking to carve his way across Mordor needs a guard or two. I mean, I don't. I mean, obviously. If it ever got to the point where I needed a hand on the battlefield, I'd cut my own throat. But you should have some added muscle. No shame in it.
Lugar.
Yeah, I killed a lot of people.
Lugar.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to do that, though. I want the other one. The Nazgul are tracking you through Mordor. Use the power of the Palantir. Meet with Thrill and to face their threats.
Clean wounds, and they never unsheathe their weapons. This looks like Eltariel's work.
Well, she is indiscriminate. By the look of it, some of these would have made good followers.
We must find her before she eliminates all our potential recruits. Though if she did, we'd have little need of an army.
I guess we could just follow the corpses, to be honest. Okay. It's only we're in Wraith World.
If you were looking for ring wraiths, you're too late. But before I engaged him, he was speaking to an orc who was different than the others.
There are worms nearby. Perhaps they can tell us what is going on.
If we take them alive.
You don't decide whom I let live, Ringmaker. You'd both do well to remember that.
We fight for more than a lord. We fight for an ideal. Yeah, wipe out everyone around. Do love the sound of a nice mean snarl.
The Nazgul have dealings with special orcs. What are they?
They're called the Chosen. I don't know what they're chosen for.
There he is! Kills! Die! Wait. I smell something. It's a traitor! You're right. Whatever's out there, all hell!
Join your foul brothers.
What is the purpose of the Chosen?
Secure the hide here. It's something to do with the Seeing Stone. That's all I know.
I don't know why, but now I want to play the Speed Freak game.
Don't like that shrine. We need to smash it up.
What have the Hydia revealed?
Only the Shriekers know. The Chosen kill anyone else who gets close.
Oh, I killed one of those already.
There's my shadow. Huh? Hello there. so many trees. I don't like trees. You don't like anything. Neither do I. I don't even like you. Hello there. The top! There!
The Chosen. Where do they come from?
The Shriekers make them in some kind of ritual. All very secret. I don't know where.
So long as the Witch King has the Palantir, any towers the Chosen hold will be his eyes.
Then we must blind them.
The ritual to create the Chosen. Where is it performed?
No one knows. When a captain's selected, the Shriekers send a worm to tell him where to go.
We must tell Eltaria what we know.
This need not concern her. We have our mission and she has hers.
Her mission is the destruction of the enemy that tracks us. The more information we share, the better.
Do 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 do.
Is she part of the tree? Is she the tree? Can she move around?
Just gonna keep taking some gas.
Were your messengers forthcoming?
The Witch King is using the Hydir to track the ring.
They extend the Palantir's reach. Orcs called the Chosen guard them.
And the enemy may hold the Palantir, but the Hydir themselves are vulnerable.
So, we know your design.
And now we dismantle it.
I already got them all. The 3 towers. For doing hers, we'll get this one, which I really much would want. Oh, that's for level 25. Yeah, I'll definitely want this one, Mindbreaker. Yeah, we want Scales of Iron for that. See, basic attacks gain more might. Yeah, we want that. Y and X to recover. So it was X and A. Okay. I remember when I was pregnant, it wasn't working. Might not have had enough resources. Let's check the map. What do we need for this again? Shadow dominance. Yeah, we don't have that target. That, Captain. Army. Okay, so that's the one we want to go for next. Is to grab him. And next we'll grab... We need to find a worm. Once I find a worm and get that, I'll fast travel and then call it an episode.
Isn't it time to take me draft? I want me draft. It's the talk! Cover my retreat! Bleed! Caragor! Talk is chasing me down! You will obey!
Terrified by burning, terrified of stealth, can be grabbed without being weakened. Fear becomes dazed when immobilized by freezing pin.
I will stop.
Walk faster, or it'll be time for some extra discipline.
Ur Hakon.
Terrified of poison.
Green, 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 everywhere. Did you hear?
Submit to me!
Don't shove me around. I'll never do it again.
Oxidine Palador! Abandon your master and serve me!
I am yours, Bright Lord. I depart.
Okay, the person that we just got. Army. Terror Beastmaster. I'll probably make this guy the other, let's see.
Ur Hakon.
I'm going to call that an episode, and I'll see you all in the next.